Hi guys, Franz here, welcome back to another episode of Knights of Dragons. So a lot of the videos were basically me ranting as of lately, and most of you guys actually love me ranting for some damn reason, but I also figured, why not get some quality Pharazôn Knights of Dragons content, as we all might love it, you know, because most of you guys know that I usually talk about stuff such as alliances in my videos, and for whatever the damn reason is. But this time I went on 2 top runs, so there will be 2 videos. The other one is coming tomorrow. I don't know when this video will be up, but the other one is definitely coming tomorrow from when this video is going to be uploaded. And this one is on EU, by the way. I did 2 top runs, one on EU and one on global. So yeah, I am actually running on all of my accounts now and actually spreading my own virus across all alliances, across all guilds. You know, and showing that I'm here now, that I'm actually here, that I'm not going anywhere, and I'm just spreading my wings, I guess, and just showing everybody that Pharazôn is back in business. This is also mainly the thing I'm doing because I'm sick. I've been out of the normal life things such as school or internship for about 5 weeks now. I've been sitting at home for 5 weeks because it's been shit for me. Life has been shit to me because of my disease, and yeah, my intestines have to be stopped before they actually have to be removed. You know, because there's infections in my intestines that they are so severe that they are just pumping me full with medicine and stuff like that. But anyway, that's enough for personal life issues right here. The starter packs, by the way, can somebody let me know on when the starter packs actually change? Because like, every time I log on, it's like I see another thing. But when do these things change? You know, do they do that every 12 hours or 24 hours? And some of these starter packs are actually not that bad. Because I've seen one yesterday that had like 20 silver coins for like 20 bucks. That's a lot less than you usually pay per silver coin. But here it is, the top 15. I believe it was a Doom Obsidian or something. And yeah, 75 gems, 4 of these pets. I could use that pet, by the way. I've had a lot of... This is on EU, as I stated. You can also read it on the title. I was with Soulbane, we came rank 5. Damn, we actually got quite high up then. And yeah, you can easily see that. I don't know all of these guilds, by the way, but this is Europe, and there's a lot more different guilds. And you can also see, like, one is English, the other one is that Soviet? No, that's not Soviet Russia. Soviet Russia. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Slav memes as of lately, and everything I see is just Soviet Russia to me now. Soulbane, you know, this was the guild that I was in for this one. And how is Polska English? How is that English? Well, I don't know. But this account is just indie. It just runs with everybody, and it's just like I'm doing this on EU for fun. And also to get my account somewhat stronger and blah blah blah. This is not to like do anything else. And you can clearly see how actual cheap this is. I mean, top 15, take a look at it. 6.3 million. In the global, that's like at least 10 million. And that's like double what this is. And double is a lot, honestly. So yeah. But yeah, also EU has like less people on. But what I honestly think that Greece should have done is just not made 2 servers out of because they have a total of 4 servers now, and the iOS Glow or the iOS EU server has the top one was 22 million. That is nothing. That is top 10 in Android Global. iOS EU is the cheapest server there is. So if you're on iOS EU, be glad, because that's like 1 rainbow can get you 2 top 1s there. That's enough. You know, and maybe, or 2 top 1 wars, to say the least. 1 rainbow, and like a top 1 in here is like 2 or 3 rainbows on Android Global. But yeah, I'm not saying that this is bad or something, but like they should have just kept it to 1 server, because I can't play with my European friends anymore. So we have Menon, Rampage, German Destiny, German Devils, a lot of Germans in here. Soulbane, Das Blaue Schwein, Polska. If you liked the pronunciation on Das Blaue Schwein, let me know in the comments down below, because I loved it myself too. Majestic Alliance, Drunken Pirates, Los Herederos, sorry, I don't speak Spanish, Friends too, Beast Mode Gods, La Compañía, Clan Prehistorico, maybe that's it sounds like prehistoric or something, but okay, Chaos Beasts, Polska Zbrochna, sorry, Up to the Top, Pakketjes, or actually Paquets, I guess. sorry guys, this is like something much different, you know, because there's less English names. With Polani, La Horde, the Dutch Guild, which is actually English, okay, Die Deutsche Zwei, White Wolves, Rache der Legende, I don't fucking know, Full Elite Kingdom, and of course German Underworld. Now, there's a lot of fucking guilds that are the same, that actually have the same, how do you say this? The same fucking, I forgot what I want to say. The same fucking name as in Global, you know, such as Beast Mode Gods, Girls Power, it's almost the same. Magna, Equilibrium, blah blah blah. Is that fucking Latin? I don't know. But yeah, you can clearly see that this top 10 wasn't much at all. I believe it's the Alliance is Penguin Mafia, the family is Penguin Mafia, not entirely sure. But yeah, I did 200k exactly, I believe. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I did 195k. And yeah, I also made a nice little pun with my name for us on YouTube. Don't know why I did that, but I guess it's right or something. So let's enhance this thing now. I'm not going over the Guild Wars because I haven't really been paying attention to those. So we did a lot of frenzies, that's what I do know. Also haven't been on a lot on this account after I made the minimums, you know, because it was like a top run that was already secured. So luckily for me, Wave Barrier, that's what the armor was called. Okay, let's take a look at how it would look on here. Okay, so where is it? I believe it's already stronger than most of my armor. It's 4,000 and 4,900. Yeah, it's already stronger as like every single one of my fucking armors. Here we go. Level 1 stats. This is Commander 2, so 6k on both and 800 lives is quite good actually, honestly. I also have a lot of silver coins. Yeah, I got 32, so maybe I can completely max it already. Let's take a look. The current raid boss also happens to be Fire Earth, which is really good actually, because this is a Water Earth armor. So yeah, it's going to be decent against this raid boss. You know, it's not Spirit of Water or whatever, but it's decent. And that's something that I already like to see. Decent stuff. Okay, so a big edit in this video, actually, because let me just tell you one thing. What actually happened was my mom came in suddenly and my school emailed her because, you know, I've been saying that I was out of the running for like 5 weeks now. And my school has to do something about that, you know, to actually try and compensate. So I can still actually learn for my tests and exams and stuff. But my dog is also being the most bitchy dog right now because my mom just left for work and now my dog is crying or whatever you want to call it. So excuse any background noise, we're going to continue further as this dog barks. I keep saying to you guys that sorry for the background noise, but when I actually read or actually hear the entire video itself, you don't actually hear the background noise, which is weird, because I honestly thought that it was actually going to, you know, that it was actually going to record background noise, but for some reason it's all only focused on me, and I love that about this recorder actually. So yeah, this one was quite straightforward, honestly, on EU at least. You know, on global, that's the next video. You guys will see that popping up soon too, and it was actually quite different, honestly, because, yeah, let's just say that there were multiple girls going for it again. And it wasn't a bad way, you know, but it's like, you just see it every so often, you know, that it happens. And unfortunately it happens, that there's like one girl too many pushing for this type of shit. And let's take a look at if I can max the balance app, I guess it's called. Hopefully I can. But judging by this, I don't think that's going to be an... Oh, maybe it is, actually. I said maybe. Because, you know, usually when I say, like, oh, it's actually enough, then it's not enough. And it isn't. You know, as much as of these fusion boosts as you can get, Shadowforge rings and amulets... Shadowforge rings and amulets are actually quite hard to get max, at least. Because they require a fuck ton of fusion boosts, honestly. I'm also going to take a look at how many damage I'm going to do this raid. And even do good necklace. What the fuck is that? Okay, apparently I have this thing. Okay. Never heard of it before, to be honest with you, but okay. Yeah, sometimes you get these things and you're like, what the fuck is this? You know, and it's like, I see that this set also isn't really focused on HP, but more in attack, which is okay, I guess. It's not really the worst thing there is, but it's also not like the best thing there is. Can 20 or 32 silver coins max an entire Shadow Forge, by the way? I want to see this. I want to try this. Let's take a look. Oh, 23 is enough. Okay, sure, I'll take it. And there is the complete maxed out thing. And yeah, and that's my first Shadow Forge max on this account. Wave Barrier, and the set is called Ocean Hope. So this, it's not a bad one, honestly. And together with Goldmaster stats, this would be amazing, honestly. But for now, it's like, meh. It's just on the meh side. My pets are also fucking weak on this account, by the way. Just take a look at these pets. Just for a moment. I got nothing, honestly. I really do have no. Oh, wait, this is the only Kappa Drake was the only thing I actually do have. But I see that I've thrown it now. So I guess I can do something with that, but I'll do that later. Let's see how much damage I do to this raid boss. So it's the Tomistoma, I guess it's, yeah, it was that crocodile type thing. And we're rank 16. Okay, what do we get for being rank 16 then? It's top 25, right? Yeah, then we get a lot of spider keys. I love spider keys, by the way. They gave you a nice amount of materials. And as of lately, they screw, or they actually, I want to say they screwed that up, but in the good way of screwing it up. Like, they actually upped the amount of Shadow Forge materials that you can get. And I actually like that. That's something that you don't really see all too often. That actually happened. And I just realized that it was Fire Earth. This thing honestly looks like it's Water Earth, right? I'm confused. I'm sexually confused. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit fucked up for me. I only have HP invested stuff on here, so that's going to be a small problem too. Water. Let's take a look at how many damage I do. There's also a lot of... There we go. Level 3, levels 4, level 6. We can see if we can kill a level 3. I don't think we can kill a level 3, but it's worth the try, right? If this fucking thing works. I actually had to get out of the game to get back in. That's how fucked up this is. There's this weird glitch that pops up at times. And I don't know what it is, but it's just not letting me. And why aren't you using the pet ability? Yeah, sometimes it's just weird, honestly. What does that rejuvenating heal even do, honestly? I don't even know what my pet does in terms of abilities. So I can kill a level 3, okay. But I can barely kill it. And what do I actually get for this shit? A lot of fusion boosts. Maybe I should get on all of my accounts as ASAP. Because I need these fusion boost jewelry. You know, I don't really do a lot in raid blitzes. Because it's like not really necessary for me. But then you see this, you know, then you see these milestones and you're like, oh, maybe I should actually go for it. And I don't know where the Shadow Forge materials went. Because last blitz raid we had at 250k there was a harp string or 2. Not entirely sure. I believe there was 1 or 2 harp strings, and I went for that. But it seems to be gone now. You know, the closest Shadow Forge materials at 1.3 million, and I'm not going for that, honestly. Not even close. But yeah, that was it for this episode, guys. You can see it. I'm sexually confused by this armor, by the way. I'm honestly thinking about changing. No, we're not going in there, but. I got it completely maxed. It's a great armor, honestly, but the elements make me confused, honestly, because it looks... Even the fucking glow sounds water to me, right? But why is it fire? I mean, a lot of the late Shadow Forged have been quite fucked up, honestly, in terms of elements, because you can see that maybe it's an Earth Spirit armor, but it's like Earth Water instead. And the same thing with this. This looks like a Water Earth armor, but it's Fire Earth. And that's why I got confused, actually, because I honestly thought that I could use this in this raid, but meh, it's not super effective against it because it's Fire Earth too. And by the looks of it, I thought that it wasn't Fire Earth. You know, I thought it was Water Earth. But I'm just confused. Let's take a look at my Shadow Forge materials real quick before I end this. 1 magic horn. Yeah, I don't know why they still have this, by the way. They should just delete this, because you can get this from everywhere now. Also need 3 harp strings. Don't know how the fuck I still need 3 harp strings for this one, because this account has been neglected for ages. But okay. You know, and then we also have all these shade essences, ice drop, drake berries, and blah blah blah. I'm not really going any further into this, but my account is looking better and better after every damn time. You know, and this is already looking much better than it was. But yeah, that's about it for this episode here. I have to do a lot of editing because mainly my internet connection, or actually the Knights Dragons connection, fucked up, and the other time it was the Knights Dragons connection that fucked up, but it was my mom that decided to call me, so I have to do a lot of fucking editing. So guys, smash that like button for these fucking edits, please, because I could use likes, I guess. You know, I love it when people like me, I guess. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all again next time.